So this is going to be an experiment, which seems to be a lot what I do. In the past, these were gold. I refinished them to be gold. I mean, they were before, but it was really kind of tarnished. So I love these handles so much, but I was thinking that I might do gilding, silver gilding wax on them this time, and do kind of like a snowy princess theme. And so I'm gonna have like, I have rhinestones. I think once these are silver, I can really play up some of the corners, maybe mix some sparkles into white paint. And then I have this Bear Marquee light blue. And I've heard good things about this brand. I've never tried it before. I'm gonna mix, since I don't like the peeling, I'm gonna mix calcium carbonate into each of my paints to turn them into a chalk paint. And so that way they'll be able to mix with each other better, fade into each other. And I also have my misting bottle if I need to keep it, you know, wet longer, so I can mix it better. And it will also decrease all of the streaks like I had in the beginning. And so anyway, this will be a fun experiment. So what I'm gonna do is I've mixed the white paint. I'm going to be doing that as a base coat first. And I put calcium carbonate in it and water. The directions are on the little bag of calcium carbonate here on how to do it. And then I used my mister for my roller. So I brush it on and then I lightly go back over it so there are no streaks. And it'll dry nice and smooth. So that's what I'll be doing. It's bumping back and forth because I have little things on the bottom. So that's what I'll do on the whole thing first. This is going to be all blue, and then it's going to fade up into the drawers, and then I'm going to have another color transition. Anyone is curious about what brush I'm using, it is Infinity Elements, just on Amazon. Okay, so for this part, blending the baby blue from the bottom and the white from the top into the middle, I used one brush for all of it. You can use one brush for each color and then another brush for the blending in the middle. I also recommend using a spritz bottle to keep it flowing, so you can mix the paint better. But I was just using my favorite paintbrush there, just same one for each step. And so between each one of those, I get the baby wipe and clean it off, you know, enough. And then the dry shop paper towel, the blue ones, so I can keep it, the colors more true. I'm moving on to the drawers now, and I am putting the baby blue, straight baby blue paint around the edges, and I'm gonna predominantly put the white in the center and fade it out the same way, trying to keep the brushes from getting too muddy mixing colors. In this lighting, it's really hard to see the difference between the two. But here I'm about to put the white on the middle there as well and blend it out. Moving on to the handles now, I am using a silver gilding wax. And at first I just went over the peaks, but I didn't like the gold showing through the bottom. So instead, I decided to paint it solid silver, and then decided that I need to go over a lighter color on the peaks instead. So that is what I'm doing here. So it's all in silver, and then I'm rubbing white paint with my fingertip and brushing it over the top, which makes it stay on the peaks instead of getting in all of the crevices. So it still has that dimension. And then I am putting again the white paint, but before it dries right away, I am sprinkling some white sparkle on it so that will adhere and kind of give it that snowy effect. I brought the nightstand and its drawers upstairs. It's much better lighting up here. And I'm giving you a look at some of the things that I'm going to be using. I'm going to attach these obviously, and I'm still not sure if this is the finished look that I want or if I want like a more fine sparkle on them possibly. I'm not sure. But spray adhesive, wood glue that dries clear, E6000, which is pretty strong glue. These are two different shades of pearl, and then all these different pretties, and then tweezers to apply sparkles or sequins, and all the different brushes and sponges, and then alcohol and Q-tips in case I need to remove something.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to be going over all the peaks and putting this really beautiful white shimmer on it to give it that pearlescent effect. As you can see, I've done it here and here already. And so I get the glue. My glue is drying out already. And I put it on the peaks. Hard doing this holding a phone. Okay, and then dab my finger in the shimmer.
So this is the look I'm going with so far. I did have it like all
by the edge, you know, like really clean. But I kind of like the way it looked when it was kind of thinning out at the edges, kind of flowing over the sides. So I went with that. Here I have taken the drawers outside to give them several layers of polyurethane, and on the handles as well. I really wanted to make sure that all the sparkles and the sequins stayed put